You said that you have children that are about our age and about to start jobs.
Yeah.
So what kind of personal finance or wealth management tips are you giving them for starting their careers, or people our age in general?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would highly encourage everybody, and this is from the guy that asked for the advance on my bonus. So, to the extent that you can, right out of the gate, live under your means and save even just a little bit of money. It's a great habit to get into at a very early age. And we were talking about Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett talks about the most powerful thing in finance is compounding. And you cannot start when you're 40 or 50. If you start early, it's just an amazing how the math works. So to the extent that you can avoid buying the new car, getting the marquee coolest apartment, it's like if you can, buy the used car, get the apartment that's a few $100s less than the one that you really like when you go to see it, it'll serve you well for the future. And another thing I do see in my business is the stress that having. I see a lot of rich people that still are living paycheck to paycheck because they are like, I've got to have the next biggest house. I've got to have, all the things that we want in our life. And I'm not suggesting that we don't want to, splurge a little bit every now and then. But to the extent that you can live below your means, it's a great great for your relationships, great for your family, great for you personally. You're going to be a lot better off for it. So that's the thing that it's funny you say that. My son that's in the Marine Corps, so he's actually getting paid now. They don't get paid a lot, but I literally just texted him last night. He got like this promotion from private first class to Lance Corporal. I'm like, hey Jack, why don't we save an extra $200 a month? He's setting aside money, so we got him kind of, putting money into an investment account. I'm like, hey, you got a $350 a month raise. Why don't you save another $200? He hasn't gotten back to me yet on that. I'll let Marty know if he comes back. So he hasn't gotten back to me on that. But getting into that discipline early on will serve you well. And even once again, having folks that I know have a lot of money, they have a lot of assets, but they somehow still manage to kind of be right on the edge in terms of them. If they had to come up with a pile of money, they've got all their money in different things that are illiquid or things that houses, cars, all the things that can suck up money. So